Do not buy new construction. I repeat,
Really?
Do not buy a home that is new construction. I bought a home roughly 7.5 years ago from the company D.R. Horton.
Who's gonna tell him? Listen, D.R. Horton, woo! The water must have been bursting through the pipes. Let me guess, mold all through the wall. Just chef's kiss. Oh, guess what? They didn't put load-bearing walls together correctly. Yeah, the studs inside the wall, they're not done right. Listen, I already know what's gonna happen. But before we even start, guys, listen, if you haven't been living underneath a rock, you have been noticing that people have been saying to you, don't buy new construction. I know you want to get into buying a home, and let me tell you what, these guys, I made the home builders, they're gonna try to sweeten the deal.
Oh, they do look delicious. Yes.
They're gonna try to give you these incentives that make the offer look almost irresistible. Other than, high prices. Who cares about that? But we're going to give you incentive on the monthly payments. But we're going to get right into it, guys. I'm going to show you guys that maybe you dodged a bullet by not buying these new construction homes. Maybe it was the best thing to follow the advice of sitting on the sidelines with a purpose. Listen, we're going to jump into it. You need to watch this full video. My name is Orlando. Welcome to the channel, guys. Make sure you hit the like and subscribe button. It really does help out the channel. We have a bunch of non-subscribers watching the channel. Please, if you get value from this channel, please hit that subscribe button for me. It would help out the channel a lot. Like I said previously. Also, too, you know what I'm about to say. I have a newsletter. It is completely free. How can you beat? Let me tell you, how can you beat free? You can't. And also, if you need any type of financing that deals with commercial properties or investment properties, I am your guy. I've been a lender for almost 20 years, and I can assist you with that. That information is in the pinned comment in the description. Well, guys, listen, if you guys have been seeing this yourself, it probably isn't a surprise to you, but there's a bunch of people out here that believe, you know what? I'm not going to go ahead and buy these homes that are already done, that are already built. Forget those. I'm going to buy a new construction home, and I won't have to worry about an inspection. I won't have to worry about things breaking. I won't have to worry about the financing, because guess what? Guess what? The builder, he's going to help me out. He's my friend. So when you go into those display houses and the guy's sitting down with you and he's being really nice to you, you're like, man, the customer service is great here. It's because they're going to make a pretty penny off of you. They're going to hit you over the head with financing fees, along with how much money the builder is gonna make on an overpriced home. And guess what? Guess what? You won't be able to do anything until 3 to 4 years when you find out everything that they built was trash. But listen, I get it. Orlando, don't talk about my builder. Yeah, I got a D.R. Horton home, but it's fine. Okay, how long you been in it? 1 year? What? Give it a couple more years. Listen, you don't have to take my word for it. Let's listen to the gentleman in the first clip. Let's let him finish. And tell us why not to buy a new construction home.
We're one of the worst development companies there is out there. They put these homes up fast and cheap. So I bought a home from D.R. Horton, brand new home. It was a townhouse and was the first one on the block to purchase a home. First ones on the block.
The guinea pig.
They offered an incentive they usually do under new construction to pay majority of the closing costs, which is the reason why I went for it, because that closing costs can get expensive. And this was in South Florida, Fort Lauderdale, so very expensive. So they were paying offering to pay majority of the closing costs. So went with them, and it was new construction. 2, maybe 3 years in, house already has a major plumbing problem. We had the kitchen was right below the master bathroom. 2-story, obviously, townhouse. So the kitchen was right below the master bathroom. I take a shower one day,
Tell me more.
then come downstairs and almost bust my ass in the kitchen. Water everywhere. I'm like, damn, what's going on? Like,
Get there.
I ain't leave the sink running or nothing like that. The dishwasher ain't flooded. What's going on? The washing machine ain't flooded. What's going on? So I'm looking around, scratching my head, and then I look up. I see a huge water stain in the roof, in the ceiling. So I'm tall enough. I take my finger, poke right through it. Water, just dripping. I'm like, damn, what the hell? Had 3 plumbers come to diagnose the problem. 3. Every last one of them came in there and said, "Who built this house?" They said, D.R. Horton. They said,
It's trash.
And here's the thing. He didn't get 1. He didn't get 2. He got 3 plumbers. He got a gang. He got a gang of plumbers. And they all laughed. Do you, let me say this very clearly, do you want this problem? And you heard what he said in the very beginning. He said, listen, the reason why I went with the new construction, they were giving me a deal. They were giving me a steal. I felt like if I didn't take it, I would be losing money. But I always say the same thing. Every single time. I keep the same energy over and over, and I say, listen, if you think that's expensive, wait till you don't do research.
You'll see. Just wait till we're there.
You thought that was expensive? They were saving you tens of thousands of dollars? They paid your closing costs? Let's just say your closing costs were, I don't know, $4,000 to $5,000. How much did you pay for water damage? How much did you pay to fix that? How much did you pay to put up all the drywall? Fix all the mold? More expensive, right? Help me! Help me! And let me guess, I can hear somebody in the background saying, Orlando, the home warranty will fix it. Oh, man. The realtor told you. The home warranty. Try calling those home warranty folks and see what they tell you. They're going to tell you, oh, this happened on January 8th. Oh, we have blackout dates. Yeah, our blackout date. January, it happened on, yeah, we just don't do fixes that happened on January 8th.
I beg your pardon?
I feel like this doesn't get spoken about enough, but it's new construction homes, okay? They are trash, bro, and these builders consistently keep building them just to be trash. They know what they're doing. They know there's all these faults. They know they're going to be screwing the home buyers, but they get away with it.
Yeah.
And then when there's the inspectors that get hired to come through to do the job, they do their job correctly and good, they're like, hey, you can't sell this house until this stuff gets passed. Well, then they get that person, they get rid of them. Now they're like, they've got their own like in-house inspectors that are passing these houses that should never pass off, right? They're selling them to people. Some of these people are first-time home buyers, but regardless, they get into the home and like the homes are flooding. If you have not seen some of these TikToks where like the homes are flooding, falling apart, then they get on the phone like, hey, this is not under warranty, or this is under warranty, but, you know, they don't come out and fix it and stuff like that. It's just crazy to me how it's like nobody's getting in trouble for this. Every time I see this shit, I'm like, nope, I would never buy a new construction home. You're talking about $1 million homes and like that are just complete trash. You touch the brick, it falls off.
Now, isn't that crazy? Imagine your house breaking apart and then you saying to yourself, well, that inspector, that the builder hired, that the in-house builder inspector, he said everything was okay. Imagine you saying that. Imagine in a couple of years, you're thinking to yourself, I don't understand why that inspector that worked for the builder lied to us. I don't get it. Why would he do such a thing? Listen, guys, listen. This is the reason why I tell everyone, put you and your family first. You don't trust any of these people. You hire your own inspector. Do not take anything. Let me say this clearly. Do not take anything from people who are going to make money off of you.
I just don't trust none of y'all.
Always choose your own third-party inspector. Do not take the builders. Do not take the realtors. Find someone who you are comfortable with and choose them.
Fact.
But I know what some of you guys are saying. Orlando, that's all good and dandy. I hear people say, don't buy a new construction home. But, I mean, it can't be that bad, can it? I mean, I know the guy said his water was pouring from upstairs, but I visually can't see how these guys could get away with not building a home correctly. Don't we have like city rules and inspections like to stop this from happening? Listen, I understand that notion, but instead of me trying to explain it to you, I'll just show you.
We make contact here, not here.
Water pressure should be between 40 and 80
That's not
instead
a
of
big
100.
deal.
I just want to open it to test it, but the whole thing comes up out the floor.
It says GFCI, but it ain't tripping.
We got a broken window seal already on the new construction. No way to change the speed to the ceiling fan because the chains aren't even installed.
This is loose. Missing hinges. This is loose.
I hate these stoppers with a passion. It's too much work. Whenever they're sealing the windows, I never understand why they install the caulking over loose pieces of mortar. See? Now it's open.
This is damaged. Cracks and damages at the sidewalk. Standing water at the sidewalk area. Oh shoot, I almost fell. This tree bubbler looks great. This one needs to be adjusted. I wouldn't even survive off this.
Bugs in the house, but obviously they're coming in because we got gaps at the entryways.
Downspout missing components.
Now, when you see that, when you see all of this, and listen, it could get worse than this. Listen, remember, you saw 820,000, and it has all those issues. The guy wasn't lying when he said, you touch a brick and it falls off. You saw the guy literally put his finger in the corner and it just crumbled. Water straight through. And listen, here's the funny part about that, guys. This is the reason why it's so important. You won't know anything is wrong until 2 to 3 years. And then you're going to see a spot and you're going to be like, what's that? And then you're going to touch it. And then you're going to be like, wow, that's wet. Then you're going to have someone come in and they're going to open up the wall. Black mold everywhere.
Damn.
Now, the question that you have to yourself is, Orlando, all I got to do is go back to the builder. All I got to do is go back to DR Horton. All I got to do is go to KB Homes. All I have to do is go back to the builder and let them know, look, here's my receipt, okay? I bought the house here just like I would go to Walmart. And they're going to come back and fix it and say, ma'am or sir, we sorry. We're sorry. Matter of fact, we're going to give you something extra.
Now comes the part where we throw our heads back and laugh. Ready?
Ready?
You think that they're going to help you. You're going to call the builder and it's going to give you a disconnection message. You're going to call the builder and they're going to say, well, once we get done with them and you buy them, it's hands off. You're going to call your real estate agent. You know the one that said, this is a great deal. You're going to call them and they're going to say, you're going to have to bring that up with the builder. What? So now you have to spend your own money to get a lawyer. You have to spend your own money and time because this isn't going to be a fast process. This is going to be a long, draining process where you spend all of your money and you may not get anything back. You're going to go to the city and go, how did you guys approve this? And they're going to be like, Jimmy doesn't work here anymore. But let me guess, that's still not enough. Let's go deeper. Yeah, let's go deeper. Let's go to where there's no walls. Let's look at the studs. Let's look at the framing. Let's see how that looks and stacks up when inspections happen.
This is a pre-drywall inspection. Let's go check this one out. Spare bathroom sink. This is a good reason why we ask that builders have the plumbing system under test during our inspection so we can find issues like this. And sure enough, it's leaking. Stairway area, you can see the gusset plates on the truss system are bent and damaged. Pretty sure an engineer didn't approve that one either. Here's a load-bearing wall. Now, I'm not an engineer, nor do I have the engineering drawings for this home, but what I can say is those two studs are bowed from the weight transfer. And also, I'm pretty sure an engineer didn't approve stacking on top of a ceiling joist. Those are designed for bending, not compression. Foundation anchor strap inside the garage is attached to the bottom or sill plate, but not to the studs. Every single one of those nail holes needs to be filled. PEX water supply line is not secured to the stud. That should sound fun when taking a shower. Here's another load-bearing wall. This one most likely was built to plans, which quite frankly, there's nothing wrong with it. My only concern is you now have 36 inches of wall space that's not going to be able to receive insulation. Stud on the second story is split at the top. This one right here is load-bearing, and it's damaged.
Here's the funny thing about that. I'm not saying that this is the builder inspector. I'm not saying this is an inspector that someone hired third party. All I'm saying is the more eyes on your new construction, the better. Let me say that again. The more eyes, professional eyes, not eyes that were bought by the builder, not eyes that were bought from the real estate agent. You know, they get kickbacks. You know the deal. Not those guys, your people.
But in the end, you have to trust your gut.
You know, the ones that you would ask questions like, hey, if you mess up, what happens if you mess up? I can call you, right? You're the person. Not some fictitious guy that works underneath 18 LLCs that works for the builder. Not those people. People that you can call, see, and go to. What if all of those, which happens all the time, were covered up with walls? You wouldn't see any of that. Did you see that weight-bearing wall that had a crack all the way through the studs? All the way through. Did you see the bending and moving of all of the wood from all of the pressure coming down? Now imagine if you put a wall up and your kids are walking there. Imagine if you have your elderly grandma, your mom, your dad, your family, your loved ones in that house. And it's got cracks all the way through it. Imagine all of these things that these individuals are doing. You know, the gaps, not sealing up things so water can just flow on through. What happens when you have to fix all of those things?
That's crazy.
Now, all of a sudden, you have to come up with all of this money. Now, let me ask you this. In the first 2 to 3 years, did you think that you were going to have to come up with $20,000 in addition to how much you paid to get into the house? Remember, you probably came in with a down payment. Remember, you had to pay for closing costs or some of it. Now you have to come up with $20K to fix damages that a builder has done. Now, listen, you guys can say, well, Orlando, I hear what you're saying, but you can go after them. And I'm not saying that you can't go after them. What I'm saying is, do you have 2 to 3 years to go after them? And possibly not even win. How many times have we seen this, guys? I've seen this so many times. There's so many stories. All you have to do is type it into YouTube, home builders nightmare, home builder nightmare. And I'm telling you now, you will see story after story after story after story about home builders not doing what they're supposed to be doing. City inspectors not doing what they're supposed to be doing. Inspectors not doing what they're supposed to be doing. It's everywhere, guys. So my point is, please do your research. Please make sure that you put you and your family first. Please make sure if you care about your financial well-being, if you do not have to make any big purchases, if you do not have to buy a home, if you do not have to buy a car, sit on the sidelines. That is my suggestion. Sit on the sidelines and just watch. Make sure you're getting yourself together so when it's time to jump, when it's time to buy those things, you're going to be able to do it. And here's the thing. Not only will you be able to do it and possibly get cheaper products, car, house, but if you need financing, it will be cheaper. Anyway, guys, if you love content like this, guys, please join the Patreon. You will love it. Also, too, you won't get all of your information from this one video. I need you to watch this video right here. Yes, this one right here. It will give you information on the housing market, financial news, and get you to your first rental property. I will see you guys in the next one. Thanks.